yeah, dig it.
Get my shares in.
Okay. So say it again. Welcome to the cast, because I was doing stuff on my, on Streamlabs like a few days ago because I had to order a whole new Elgato, and the speakers were muted, so nothing that you guys have said for the last 6 minutes have been on here. But we've just been live for only like less than a minute. So welcome to Supercast 3, the ever-going saga of Supercast, episode 3, Jazz Cabbaged. That's how I want to be right now. Joining us here, I'm one of the Supercast dudes, Brando, co-host of the OGs, host of the Game Addicts podcast, and joining me over, on the actual visual, I'm not sure how you guys see it, but on the layout, that way, is Nate. Nate, take it away.
Hey, Brando, thanks for having me back on yet another round of this amazingness we call Supercast. Today joining us, I am so fucking stoked to finally have him on one of our Supercast. Welcome, the man from Brews with Dudes, Dungeons with Dudes, the overlord of Doom, the king of all that is metal music in Lafayette, Indiana, Nick Maxon.
Hello there. Hello, everybody.
That's
Hello,
a lot.
dudes.
That's a lot of titles.
You're really getting better with
That
those
was
introductions.
good hype.
Yeah, a lot of
year
hype.
of
the
And now the train of our existence is making an appearance on Supercast.
Slipped it in.
Yeah. So
Slipped it in.
right, literally when you got done announcing Nick, it's like, fuck us, yeah, we're here.
It was like, hell yeah, Nick is here. But Nick did not come alone today. It's not just the three of us dorking around, palling around, having a good old time today. Also joining us, welcome back to Supercast, getting a proper introduction this week. Hopefully his door is not getting blown the fuck open during this introduction. Welcome to the show, Buckles.
What is going on, my dude?
Dude,
I'm
good.
here in the midst of a storm cell, apparently.
Yeah, it looks pretty
I had
gnarly.
Yeah, it's I don't know if it'll make the live stream or not, but we had the storm literally blowing the front door of my apartment open a moment ago.
That was unreal.
Unfortunately, that's actually not going to get picked up by anybody, because even though I've been recording for the last almost 9 minutes, due to what I was saying, I actually had the speakers turned off due to an issue in Streamlabs. When you have too many mixers going, you can actually double your audio, and it sounds pretty bad, just like Nate did accidentally on one of the episodes of the OGs that we did, and it literally sounds like he is Mysterio inside his own bubble, just talking like all these funny job stories.
I have no idea how that happened. I'm so sad, but we're going to do that one over Brando, and no one will even know that we had to do it except for us, and that we're talking right now. And also joining the podcast is Dick.
Yeah,
What's
how's
up?
it going?
And he's here.
With a 30% introduction.
I had to do a 30% introduction for you, bro. It was too good.
It fits.
Well, considering that we did a 30% outro last week, which did not even have, we literally were just going on and on about stuff. And we're like, hey, it'd be funny if we left before Dick got back. And we literally wrapped it up in 20 seconds. We're like, peace out, bloom, click, off. We're done.
So for the audience, I came back and AP hadn't left yet. It's just him on the screen. He's like kind of like closing down, getting like things situated. And I was like, what the hell? 'Cause I was drunk. I can't. And of course, that's when all of the alcohol really. And like, I was like, what the fuck? He's like, we're done. I was like, oh well. And then you and Brandon and Nate hopped back on, and we had a nice chat.
Yeah, so
that I don't really remember.
Supercast 2 isn't live yet because, Dick, I thought you were going to put it live on your channel. You even asked me to send it to you. It's live on your channel?
It's up.
When did it go live?
Earlier this week, I think, or maybe it was Saturday. I can't remember.
Okay.
It also went live on the network today.
Oh, today. Okay,
Right.
cool. Because I've been waiting to put it live on the YouTubes until it went live for all the for all the podcast services, or at least
It's
one
up.
of them. Oh, well,
It's
thanks for telling me. Helps me out a lot.
He's
If
like
you're
live on the
subscribed, you know.
podcast, gonna publish this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, guys. But yeah, it's
You
good
should
to-
do a live premiere, Brando. Do that shit as a live premiere.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
why would we do a live premiere and hype that up when we're trying to get people to watch this?
Oh shit, you got me there.
Yeah,
Fuck.
what the heck? I mean,
I'm just trying to do it and get us all the views.
Hi,
anyway.
Jess. Nobody's saying hi to Jess. She said hi.
Oh,
Oh.
Jess said hi. I can't hear. I'm deaf. So
No.
Hi,
She's
Jess.
in the damn chat, Nate. Hi, Jess.
I can't see
Oh.
the chat.
I
You'll
can't see
get
the
this
chat
live
'cause I'm
thing,
just
this
on the
live
thing.
streaming thing, Nate. You'll get it. I believe.
One of these days, you'll figure it out.
I have to open this shit on my phone too, don't I? That's the secret, is
Yeah.
to have it open in another place. Yeah,
See,
see,
get
I
the
didn't.
break bunch. All the windows. That's all that I see on my phone. Like there's nothing else on screen whatsoever. So it literally looks just like the Brady Bunch thing.
Hey,
So,
hey Nate, quickly bless this.
Oh
screen.
yeah. I would try to take a screenshot, but I don't know if that would completely fuck me out of the chat or not. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. I know that I
hey.
touched technology, so
Hey, Nate Phillips is in here.
Nate
Bless
had-
this pod, Daddy.
Oh, I'll bless that pod.
was it Padre last week? Brando, you called him Padre?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Padre. That's what I've been calling him. Podfather.
That's very.
So like the term Podfather is actually disputed because I've heard several other people be called Podfather. One individual, in fact, has 5 podcasts a week and is making a living off of podcasting. In other words, each of his podcasts makes probably multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars. So therefore, if anybody were to claim to be a Podfather, I would say, well, hey, dude, you got this. However, the term Padre has not been taken, as far as I'm aware.
So the guy, I think it might be the same guy you're talking about, but there's a guy who used to work for MTV, and Joe Rogan had him on, and they call him the original Podfather
Oh, no.
because he started doing it like 2000.
Yeah, well, I mean, see, Kevin Smith started doing it too, but he's not arrogant like that. He's like, no, man, fuck. I mean, shit. I mean, other people do this a lot better than me, so he's a pretty humble guy. But anyway, yeah, it's good to be here today. We're just shooting the shit. There really is no plan, as always, with the Supercast. We were actually thinking about doing something different, playing some cards. But you know what? Figured why not just get together and hang out? There's actually some stuff talked about. Coronavirus still a thing. Me and Blaine are going to be out of work and not be paid here pretty soon, which sucks.
Potentially till
Bullshit.
May or later.
Right.
Only.
Well, yeah, I mean, as of right now, it's still saying that it's April 20th, but that stuff changes like literally every single day. You never really know.
We typically find out on Tuesday.
Yeah. So
That's the
we have next week off unpaid. We have to collect unemployment. There was a huge gaffle between me and one and only Mike Norris about this whole unemployment crap, about when the extra $600 comes into play, because his dad was telling him that it won't hit until May, according to for the state of Indiana. Now that is true if you're an independent contractor like his dad is, but for us, it should already be in act.
Okay.
We should get our maximum state amount plus the extra federally funded, 600. So it'll be close to what 1,000 for us, because the maximum for Indiana is like 390.
yeah.
And you can opt to have taxes taken out of that. I mean, I would recommend that.
I
Save
did.
you. I would save the headache. However, who knows when we're actually going to get that damn check, because there's so many people filing across the state.
Which was
And
I
shit
thought
across
was part
the
of
globe,
the
bro.
process of doing this bill was to eliminate that wait. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it is shitting and getting out here by my house too.
It's just a giant mess, meteorologically and financially.
Meteorology.
Oh, Dick, that
Wow.
was a good one, bro.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Nick, what's been good in your world, man? What has been up in the Dudio? How have you been holding up
The
in all this
Dudio.
crazy?
Working. Still just working.
Working.
Playing a lot more video games now.
What you been playing?
Let's see. A mix between Animal Crossing.
Okay, lots of people playing the Animal Crossing New Horizons.
It's so compared to the world we're living in, it's just so nice.
Right?
Not a lot of worries. The only thing I got to worry about is my 8-year-old taking all the resources.
Of course.
Kind of the same problem I'm dealing with in the real world, I guess. Unhinged maniacs taking all the resources.
100%.
Yeah, and Near Automata.
That's awesome.
That's on Game Pass right now. I actually did buy 3 months on Best Buy. If you buy 3 months of Game Pass for $45 on Best Buy, you get an extra 3 months for free. And if you enroll in the auto renew, you get an extra month for free, which means I don't have to worry about canceling it until like October 30th.
Nice.
Now, when you use Game Pass, does it download to your computer or your Xbox and you have to use memory and shit, or is it all?
Yep,
That's
no.
all.
You can download it and play it for as long as you're a Game Pass member. And this is Game Pass Ultimate. So I got Game Pass for Xbox, Game Pass for PC, and Xbox Gold. Literally until, like the end of October. So if anything new comes out, I'm not sure when I think Halo drops in November. It's going to launch with the new console. But, for anybody, they are releasing Halo for Xbox One consoles too. So like you don't have to have the newest one to play it.
Right.
And it will go to Game Pass day one.
I'm kind of screwed. I need to go buy a hard drive for mine. Otherwise, I'm completely shit out of memory.
Do you just have a 500 gig?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That goes pretty quick.
I mean, I don't.
Hooked up a terabyte to my PlayStation because I was sick of deleting stuff.
Hell yeah.
I just had to make room on both PlayStations. I've got my original launch 500 gig right here, and I've got the God of War terabyte in the living room, and I still had to make room on both of them, especially this one back here because so my pre-order of Final Fantasy VII Remake won't be here until next Tuesday, which is massive. Massive.
Double
Fuck you guys. Anyways, no, it's really not Square's fault. It's a whole thing with Amazon prioritizing, and them getting shipments out. They did ship out and broke street date in Europe and Australia, which stores started selling it. They did not start selling it here. So thankfully, due to the graciousness of my wife giving me the permission to go ahead to basically buy the game again, I bought it digitally so I could play it day of and still get my
nice.
Yeah, still get my deluxe edition that I had pre-ordered through Amazon. That way I still get the steelbook and like the soundtrack.
That's a me move right there.
That's cool.
Well,
That's
considering
all me right there.
Well, considering I was gonna stream, I was gonna stream the whole game, my whole first experience. I've never done that with a game. Usually when I'm streaming, I'm playing a game that I've played before, and I could talk about it because let's face it, when you're streaming and nobody knows who you are, not a lot of people watch you live. But so I don't want to be sitting there all quiet like, oh, that's cool, So like I played through Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. I played through Last of Us. I played through Mass Effect 1. I'm working through 2. And it's something that I can stop and talk about. That way if somebody clicks on it, they see me talking. At least I'm talking or talking about the story, lore, characters, whatever. And it also makes good for like good YouTube content too. For anybody who watches afterward, they can still kind of watch along with me and just talk, enjoy the ride. But for FF7, I'm like, you know what? I'm making this I kind of know the game already because it's the original, but it's new. So let's just get this, and like I really want to like jump into that. So I had an issue with this thing. It's called an Elgato capture card, right?
Yeah.
And you plug in your console into here, and you got a USB, and it sends it to the computer. Well, first and foremost, I have this little doohickey over. Oh, I threw it way over there, but I have a splitter. I'm not gonna reach over there and get it. I'm too lazy.
It's too far.
HDMI splitter. So I have my input for my console. One of the HDMIs goes to the capture card. The other one goes to my monitor, so I don't have to be looking at a tiny little screen on the computer. I can be full screen, and still enjoy that experience. The splitter quit working for the input. it's a $20 Amazon piece, whatever. It lasted me almost 2 years, so like whatever, $20. So I'm like, okay, Elgato has a pass through. I don't like to use it because it's not supposed to have lag, but I've experienced lag before. Whatever, I'll use that. Elgato wouldn't work. It didn't work for the PS4 at all, and it worked for the Xbox One. However, my resolution was locked to a 640 by 480 resolution. Yeah, no, it looked like absolute crap. Absolute crap. And it looks like that the stream went to absolute crap just for a second. But we're back.
Oh, just for a second, but we're
well,
back.
because it's really raining pretty hard outside right now. I'm not sure about the internet.
It's getting it.
Yeah.
It's ugly out here.
But
Hectic out there.
the reason why I went on this big tangent to tell this big story is that my plan for streaming FF7 was out the window. I can't. And so, I really wanted to do it, and now I can't capture gameplay at all. I'm literally up shit creek without a river. Up shit. I almost said up shit creek without a river. I ain't got no rivers to go to. I'm just in a creek.
Well, I guess being up Shit's Creek and there not being a river would be a problem.
Well, because you got nowhere to come out.
To say the least.
Just in a big pile of shit.
Exactly. I'm just paddling, going through the shit mud. Anyway, so the reason I went on that entire tangent, one, I can't do it, and two, I really pulled a Blaine and bought some new shit on my credit card.
That's my
So I bought a whole new splitter, which was like double the price of the other one, so I'm hoping it's better made. And then I got the upgraded Elgato 60 or HD60S Plus. It's a whole plus. And the difference is that this one will capture 4K at 30 frames and do 1080p with HDR10. Cool. Probably not going to use all that. But number one, if this was a computer problem like we were having with Nick and his webcam earlier, if a new piece of hardware, because I figured if it's an upgrade, it's going to have different drivers. So if I plug it in and it's still not working, it's my computer. I could send this back and go, it doesn't work. Give me a refund. Okay, but at least now this is mine, whereas this Elgato over here was gifted to me. And so if I have any problems with this, I can contact Elgato. It's like, I spent money and I want help, But yeah, no, I'm up for streaming. I got it going. That's why we had a little audio issue at the beginning of the show. It plugged in, it was ready to go. Like, no
Nice.
issues, awesome. Which means, like, on Friday morning when I sit down, here I am, guys, FF7. Now it won't work. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen, because that's what happens when you do anything involving Windows 10, ladies and gentlemen. So my rant is done. Someone else can have the floor. How has everybody else been doing here lately?
Let's talk about Windows 10 for a second.
Fuck Windows 10.
Do it. Do it. I finally
my computer
got
automatically updated to 10. I had been avoiding it. It had been asking for months. It's like, update to 10, update to 10. And I'd avoided it. And then one morning I woke up and it was like restarting my computer. It was like, fuck it, we're doing it ourselves. I'm like, no. No. Now I'm
I've
stuck
got
with it.
Dick's porn machine and just being real, that's what it was. 4K porn machine, his 4K laptop he's letting me use. Like, I'm sitting here and it would not, literally since October of 2018, it would not update. And every time it would start to update, it would get to 27%. It would go black screen. The Asus logo would pop up, and then it would just stay there forever, running hot as fucking balls. And I'm like, oh, you're just trying to cook yourself to death.
Did you just say
Asus? Yeah, Asus.
Because I thought you said Jesus. The Jesus logo shows up.
Not Asus.
Asus?
Oh man.
Asus, yeah. So, anyways,
Jesus.
I was doing the dishes the other day, and it started the update, and I noticed that it was froze, and I was like, fuck, mother. So I did this little trick I do where I would just restart it and then hit F.
Do we lose Nate?
Oh, shit. Oh, it's great. That's Absolutely fantastic.
So,
Oh, hey, Nate. We're just laughing.
He just all
that
F4'd himself.
that timing could not have been more.
Can we all just press F to pay respect?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chat.
So, anyways, when I did that, instead of hard restarting like it usually does, it actually pushed it forward in the update enough that it actually just took the update. Now the computer works fine.
It pushed it.
It's great.
Just take it. Take it.
I'm a little leery of you telling Dick's porn machine to just take it.
Yeah. That's awful.
Oh man.
Oh,
I only remember having like 8 videos on there. They were all 4K.
there were at least
ultra high
47.
definition.
There were
No, there's no way.
47 at least.
There's
And
no way. It didn't have
and
that much space
bro.
on it.
and bro, and you also you had, and let me say,
He had the Shrek trilogy, didn't he?
because
You
the way
pull
you
that-
gave the computer to me, it still had all like your my free cam porn shit logged in, dude. So I would like start to click something and it would autofill, and I'm like, what? What? Click, and it's like, go live now, and I was like, what?
Go live?
Is this still signed in? He's still paying for this? What?
I never paid for it. I was one of those lurkers. Just like,
Oh,
You're a non-tipper.
A lurker.
just do something.
you whippy, no tippy.
Oh my God.
Did the keys all stick? Was that a problem too?
Oh, I've Lysoled this thing down a half a dozen times since I got it from him.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Every time you
Buckles
take it
just
out.
dipped out. He was so
Hold on.
sad with.
He still got
He
sound.
was like, oh.
No, I actually barely used that laptop like ever for anything because I had my. No, I had a desktop. No, I
You're
barely
saying you
used that
barely
laptop. It was
used
a
a
giant
version
waste of money until I gave it to you. So
Well, I'm glad to have been putting it to use and continue to put it to use, because not like that, not like that. No, not like that. No, come on. Damn it. Oh, I sowed my own poison, man.
man, how the tables have turned.
Yeah. Well, you're still named Smothered in Gravy, so
Gravy.
that's
That's been my name. That's been my like Xbox Live name since 2007. So
yep.
and I didn't have to
True.
put in
Gravy since
numbers, no
2007.
underscores, no lowercase x, capital X. Smothered in Gravy, capital S, capital Gravy.
Capital gravy.
I physically just heard the storm through one of your guys' cameras. That was crazy.
Here pretty soon.
I just saw.
Fortunately.
Whoa, I just saw lightning on
Yeah.
Buckles' shit. Oh my god.
I'm probably gonna have to bounce it. I'm probably gonna lose my signal here pretty soon, so I'll sign out while I still have the ability to.
Uh-oh.
So
Well, Buckles, it's been a pleasure chatting with you, good sir. Thank you
Enjoy,
for
my
your
friend.
service. Be safe in these storms.
the deadbolt's locked, so hopefully I got no storm intrusions here. Y'all have a good one.
Storm intrusions. I like
Later,
that.
brother.
Later, dude.
Later, man.
Well, alrighty. Now I got to redo the entire layout.
I was wondering if that was going to be an issue
Because
since
now
he's fully
everybody-
bowing
now-
out because he has to. Because everybody just shifted, but then there's one empty box.
Yeah.
I can't even see Dick right now. I can just see his arm.
Don't worry, that's the only part of him he wants to show off to
He
people.
just
anyways.
wants me to see the gun.
The gun. Yeah, that's
Looking-
weird.
Looking powerful, bro.
Word.
All right.
Oh
So-
yeah, it totally split Brandon's face in half. Holy shit!
And I'm over here. I'm over.
Wow, that's crazy. The layout
just-
was just not agreeing.
Yep. You guys just keep talking, and I'll get
we'll
us set
just
up.
carry on.
Yeah, carry on. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. So what have you guys been doing to keep busy? I know Nick has been playing video games. I just got the DLC for Spider-Man finally.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 parts of the DLC, and I'm just blowing through those because I fucking love that game. So I'm just having a blast going through, and I also am ushering Ollie through that game on Friendly Neighborhood, and all the puzzles and stuff are dismantled, so he doesn't have to go crazy because he can't read because he's only 6. But he is very good doing all the fighting things and stuff, which is fucking incredible, man. Kids are wild nowadays.
Now,
It's weird.
can he read some words but not others?
Yeah, but he's a don't try. Like, he doesn't want to because I don't really understand what the real reason is. But like, you try to get him to read it, and he just gives you sass. It's just
See, because Wyatt
he's
will
a sasshole
literally
sometimes.
he goes, "Does that say settings?" And one time, okay, so I was playing Red Dead 2, and then switched to Red Dead 1 for I didn't complete it, but I was aiming to. And then started playing something else, and Wyatt saw. He goes, "You playing a cowboy game? This new cowboy game?" I'm like, "No, buddy. This is technically an old cowboy game." He goes, "Old cowboy? Where's settings?" And he had a mini freak out. He had it like he's so used to looking at that and seeing settings, and he was like, "What is this? Why are there no settings?" So that's why I was wondering, because he literally he will ask to color, and he won't actually color. He will sit there and write words of songs that he knows. He has now memorized the song title, album, and for Post Malone's Rockstar. He says, "I want Rockstar featuring 21 Savage from Beer Bongs and Bentleys."
Wow.
And so that's
Matter of fact.
Yeah, that's very, very on the nose. But anyway.
So, I guess we have a tornado watch till 2 a.m. now, according to Buck
Oh, dang.
Lafayette.
Well, it finally got us all situated with the new layout.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
That'd be a crazy ass fucking ending to a podcast. Motherfuckers got blown away.
I don't need.
Let's not predict this.
I don't need this.
I mean, I'm in my basement.
I don't need this.
With everything else,
I will
going on,
say,
I don't need
Dick, you need to get a WWE Championship belt for your downstairs, so you can be cool like Brando and I. And
Yeah.
Nick needs to get one too.
I
A
mean, he got
different
the
one
new
though.
room,
Don't get the same one as us though. That'd be weird. You got to get a different, like get the Intercontinental title or something. You mid Carter.
Yeah. So
So I did a weird thing the other day.
Oh, go ahead. Tell
I
your
shaved
weird
my
thing.
chest. I shaved my chest for the first time in like a decade. It's weird.
Okay.
It's the weirdest thing.
Nick
It's
sat
so
down
weird.
at the weirdest point. He just came back to, I just shaved my chest.
Shave my chest
Once upon a time, I nared my chest.
Oh.
I did that to my back. once.
Terrible idea.
Would
The
you say it
shower.
was
I squealed.
Narrable?
Like a girl.
Narrable? You got me, Dick. You got me with Narrable. I was gonna say it. Yep.
Narrable. That one almost slipped by.
Oh yeah, it was close. Then I was like, no, bring it back.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Not seeing anything there, and yeah, I'm just waiting for it to
Man,
start
we
growing
could
back and
totally.
snagging.
There is penis jokes left and right with what you're saying, Dick. Like seriously, it's just weird not saying anything there. I'm over here trying to keep it together.
Okay,
Just
Nate.
waiting for it to grow back and it starts snagging. Like it just got me, dude. Oh man.
So I played and beat Resident Evil 3 in like
Cool.
less than a day.
How was that?
Nice.
It was good, short but good.
I did start playing the demo for it. Finally,
the
did
demo.
not complete it.
I beat the demo in 25 minutes, but I missed something. I missed like a whole room. The game I leisurely made my way through, and it took me about 5.5 to 6 hours. Which the campaign for 2 had 2 playable campaigns plus 2 alternate, and those are about 8 to 10. So it's a little shorter, but it's more focused with its story.
Okay.
So I enjoyed that a lot. In fact, I enjoyed the new take on the story a lot. I thought it was way better than the original. In fact, they give you this is a tad spoiler. They give you 2 sections of playable areas with Carlos, and I thought that was badass because it changed changed the pace of the game up a little bit, and I felt like the areas were fine. I just felt like it was a tad short. Now the original game is short, very short. It was always intended to be short, but because of that, they did add 2 more harder difficulties because people were just speed running through RE2 like on hardcore mode with no damage, knife only, craziness. So good luck doing that. In fact, people have already done it. I've already seen it. People crazy. So I did that. I played through it. I want to play through more of it to unlock some stuff. But back in February, they sent me a notification saying, "Hey, you tried PS Plus once. Do you want another week free?" Okay, let me check this out. Right? I'm not going to keep it. I'm just going to check it out. See what games are on there. See if there's any games I haven't played. And I never played Mafia 3. So I downloaded Mafia 3, and I'm playing a little bit of Mafia 3. And I like it. It is... I keep hitting the wrong buttons because I'm so used to Grand Theft Auto. This game is pretty Grand Theft Auto-y. But the storyline-wise, it's got me hooked. And then I've been addicted to just running around collecting collectibles. Like nice. There's a Playboy over there. I got to go get it. And then there's like a base. It's like an enemy base. I just got to like shoot everybody in sight just to get that Playboy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I just killed 15 guys for this 1964 May edition of Playboy. That merits you.
Just
It's a
go to
collectible.
eBay, bro. eBay.
Okay, so the
You
game-
don't have to murder. Just go to eBay.
The game takes place in 1968, Nate. So eBay didn't exist.
That would make things difficult that way.
Yeah.
Back then, you just had to murder people.
Yeah. It's just
Sorry.
Yeah. Duh, Nate.
Nudie Magazine Day.
Kind of fucking
Is
historian.
that
are
the
you?
episode title? Murder for your porn?
Oh, I have The Last of Us Remastered finally downloaded. It's downloaded. It's on my PS4, so I'm
Great
probably,
update. Yay.
I'm probably gonna play it. It's a big step. It's a
Well,
big
they
step,
delayed.
man.
They delayed the release of the game
Indefinitely.
for part 2. So, I mean, as of right now, you're in no rush.
No, I do
Have you-
want to play it.
Have you guys ever downloaded a game on your system you never thought would be on your system, but because of #kids, now there's a weird game on your system?
Yeah. It's called Fortnite.
Oh, yeah. Fortnite? Okay, Dick has
Yeah,
got
but
Fortnite.
That's for Miranda, not the kids.
Yeah,
And she
Fortnite
played it
for
one
kids,
night.
Not for the
She,
kid. Yeah.
she played it one night, never touched it again, so I deleted it the other day. I was like, need space.
Nice. No, MX ATV 2 is now on my PS4.
Could be
Yeah.
worse. I mean, it could. Like I just learned today that they have a Ryan's World video game.
Jesus, fuck.
Nope. I will
Okay.
never make that known to somebody.
Okay.
$3 million that kid made last.
So, how much did you say? 23?
23.
Okay.
He is the highest paid YouTuber.
Now, here's the thing. He didn't make that just from YouTube. They have a
No,
brand.
he didn't. He's got toys. He's got shirts. He's got apparently a fucking video game.
Video game. He's on toothpaste. He's on Mandarin Oranges, a brand of
And-
Mandarin
okay.
Oranges.
Let me talk about this fucking kid. and
Never
this
thought about
fucking-
branding with fruit.
He doesn't even.
Look at the cogs are turning with Nick's like Doom Room fruit. Hey, Dole, hit me up.
Eat this banana.
But no, so these toys, these Ryan branded toys, they're not even like unique. Buys like a ship. I'm guessing he just buys like a shipment from China of these like cheap ass made toys, and he just slaps the Ryan logo on them and fucking sells them in Walmart.
So the toys are custom to their brand because they have 7 YouTube channels. They have Ryan's Toy Review, Ryan's Family Review, and a bunch of other stupid stuff. So they also own 3. I actually just read a full article because I was curious. What did these people do before this?
Brandon.
So
Hit us with knowledge.
So naturally, I read the whole damn thing.
Okay.
The dad he has a master's degree in engineering, so he was doing that. He no longer does that.
From money.
China.
He's from Japan. So let's get this right.
Oh, good.
Okay. He's from Japan. His mom is from Vietnam.
I knew they were Asian. Okay.
Okay. She was actually arrested for shoplifting in 2003.
So klepto. Nice.
Well, I mean, she's reformed. She became a chemistry teacher after that. And she made something of herself.
So she's going the opposite direction of Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Breaking good.
Breaking good.
She's like the Kylo Ren of Breaking. She's trying to avoid the light. She's redeemed.
Well, she saw another YouTube channel and said, "Hey, we could do something like that." And they started filming their then 3-year-old just reviewing toys.
Yeah.
And then in about 8 months, they grew to like not even a fraction of where they are today. They now have over 80 billion video views on their main channel. Yeah, I'm serious.
I bet 100,000 of them are the kids, are our kids.
Probably.
They watched them.
Yeah, because Wyatt found them, and
that's
why I've seen it, and that's why I've watched these. They own 3 houses, $2 million ones, and one modestly $190,000 one. That's quote from the article. One modest $190,000 home.
Keeping it
That's
close
where
to
they
their
send the
roots,
kids when they're grounded.
Yeah, totally. Go to the fucking third home with your nanny.
Go to the poor person.
Slum it up with your
now.
nanny.
Well, and see, all right, so what they did is that they were able to get money from YouTube, and they've invested it, and they now have 4 different companies. They partnered with a a publicist company out of California, which now has Ryan's World branded onto 80 different brands of different things. So they're making money off that. They're making money off of cartoon series on Nick Jr. They're making money off of the video game. They're making money off of the main YouTube channels, and then of course their partnerships. They have exclusive stuff at Walmart, exclusive stuff at Target, and with the whole big toy brand. And they have literally turned just videoing their 3-year-old playing with some toys into a business. And
they played it super smart.
Well, and also they bought a $1.2 million filming studio in Houston, right? Where they, I was watching one of the videos because Wyatt wanted to watch it, and they were playing this big game. They had this big room, and I'm like, man, that's a big room for your house. It's not a house; it's in the studio. So it's like, it's this whole thing where they made like this big like obstacle course board game, like physical board game, for you, like where you just play it in real life, and like big size. Like they are the players are themselves, and they move different spaces. And I'm just like, man, that's a lot of space. Well, they have the space, and guess what? When it's not a toy review, they do challenges, they do games, things that kids would find interesting, and the new YouTube guidelines about kids, they follow the rules to a certain point and to a T, to where now the advertising revenue, like the ads that run on the videos are toys for like Nerf and for like baby dolls and stuff like that. And it's just like somehow they found the formula and they nailed it. In fact, they have been challenged by the federal like advertising trade commission or whatever. And because they were going to try and shut them down, or because basically they're saying that you aren't telling these kids that these products that you're reviewing were sent to you for review, because a lot of YouTubers have to do that. Like if I got that crappy ass Elgato that broke on me to review it, and I write Elgato review, I somewhere either in the video or in the description I have to say that Elgato was provided to me by the company for a review. Otherwise, you're misleading the audience, and they could get you and take you down. So, same with with your beard products. If you start doing that kind of stuff, Blaine, if they ever send you stuff, you have to disclose that they sent it to you.
Yeah, that's so. I've been watching like a ton of those videos, specifically from 2 different channels, and they're really good about disclosing whether they bought it or it was sent to them. So I've bought all mine. I'm not that big yet. I'm no influencer.
Well, you're only putting 30% in. Also,
It's
my
fun,
nose
though.
won't stop itching. Like I feel like I just did like.
Don't you hate that when you're live on a podcast and the world's watching, and
I know,
all of a sudden you got to itch your goddamn face?
It won't stop. It's like I've just did 35 lines of Coke or something like that. It's just like.
Fuck.
Control
I don't think Branden would. Yeah, that doesn't add up for me.
That doesn't add up for me. What? No. Well,
It
you
just doesn't.
watch me get all hyped up on like some energy drinks. Blaine saw me one day where I was like talking really fast, apparently, and faster than normal, I guess. And he was like, "Man, you're talking really fast right now." And I'm like, "You know, I've been, yeah, like back,
I know what you're talking about.
way back in the days of Yee when we used to actually go to places like work
God,
and
like a month and a half ago."
I know,
No, like I remember that. I was like, it wasn't long before we stopped, but you were just talking, and I'm like, dude, you were talking really like faster than normal, and I just happened to notice it. You're like, yeah.
Well, I remember when we were kids, like me and Jason were hanging out, and he gave me a Diet Pepsi or something like that. I'm like, whatever. So I chugged it, and I got a little bit of a sugar high off of it, and I was talking. I was talking so fast that my mouth started moving after I stopped talking, like almost like a Japanese film. And he just cracked up because it's like, you were talking so fast, your mouth had to catch up with you. I'm like, oh, great.
Nice.
Oh, that's crazy.
So what are you guys doing to like stay creative? Like, what's going on in your guys' world?
Nick, what are you doing creatively?
Taking it easy.
Yeah.
The other day,
Decompressing, I believe, is the right word.
And I don't blame you for that, because like you're known for having your hands in a little bit of everything and doing so much. So I don't blame you if you're just taking a seat back, chilling, especially since you're working a lot too.
Yeah, trying to take the time off to come back swinging. Try to get back on a good footing to really nail it, because we always have so much going on, There's shows every single weekend, and
there's never a chance for you to really breathe, man. You're just nonstop. You've been on a tear for like fucking 10 years or some shit.
So it's nice getting a little bit of rest. But antsy to get back out, because human interaction's nicer than I thought it was.
The other day,
I took it for granted.
The other day, the wife, we sat down. It was pretty early in the morning still. And I sat down on my chair. She sat down on the couch, and she's like, "So what's on the agenda for today?" And I looked at her, didn't break eye contact, put my arm down, hit the footrest. This is it.
This is all we have.
This is the epitome right here. For me, it's like I detailed earlier with the whole, I want to stream FF7. I want to stream some more. I haven't been able to do that due to equipment. I now have stuff in. We are sleep training the baby. So she likes to put him back here. So when she can't put him to bed back here, I get side eye from her. So right now she's side eyeing me from the living room, like through the walls. I can feel it, like quite literally. Well, because so like the baby slept. He's slept in our room and it's been fine. But then once you remove them from that and change their sleep habit, if we try to go to bed, the littlest sound could wake him up. And now we have to deal with waking up baby, trying to get him back to sleep. That's not fun. Thankfully, we're not working, so that's one thing. It's like, okay, well, at least
I can. You want to come hang out then? Let's do this. Let's hang out.
hang out. I can't leave that. There's a pandemic out here. We're not allowed to see people. We went on a walk the other day, and my wife's like texted her friend. She goes, come outside. And we stood on the sidewalk, and she stood on our porch. We're like, howdy. How you doing? Remember when we used to hang out? See each other, do stuff? Yeah, that was nice. Oh, we better get moseying on that old dusty trail. And that's what we did. So I haven't left the house in almost a week.
That's got to be weird for you, Brando.
You know what? When I'm on vacation, not. When we have shutdown and vacation, I literally don't like to leave. Everyone's like, did you go anywhere on vacation? No, I did not. Number one, I can't afford a vacation. And because I can't afford the vacation, I just put myself in the mindset of like, I'm going to sit around the house, try and maybe get a few things done, and play some more video games. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah. I actually did get some backyard work done today. He wanted to play outside, and I'm like, all right, you got 20 minutes. And I just started, trying to get rid of all the weeds out here by my brick patio that I haven't been able to use because weeds. Because I'm a very bad housekeeper as far as like keeping the house and the area around me kept up. I'm terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's like, I'm going to do it this year. And I put down weed killer. I'm like, I'm going to keep this nice. A month later, well, that went to shit. I guess I quit for this year. See you next year, weeds.
I tried.
30% gardener.
Totally understand.
I hate it. It's like
I'm good about mowing the yard. I'm good about that.
I was supposed to do that today, and I didn't because I said, fuck you. I'm going inside.
I was going to do it. I planned on doing it tomorrow for the first time of the year. And then now I guess all this storm happened. So hopefully it's like dry.
Well, we had a little bit of a hot spell as far as like, he's in the 70s.
Yeah, nice.
It's a little warm, and but it's supposed to be a high of 50 tomorrow here. Getting your meteorology report. The storm has calmed down outside.
All right, cool. I'm not mowing then. I'm just not gonna mow.
Yeah, well, I mean,
This is your weather on the 8s.
But yeah, I mean, it's been nice. It has been nice being off of work. I have enjoyed it. It's basically, it almost feels like it feels a lot longer than the amount of weeks that it has felt like has been. Like
yeah.
I've never had this much time off.
Oh yeah. I talked to our team leader yesterday.
Yeah.
I talked to Teresa. She messaged me asking questions about the whole unemployment thing. I was just like, I'll answer you the best I can, but yeah, I had a chance to talk to her and say, hey, I hope you're enjoying your time off. She's like, oh yeah, I am. It's been nice, and you obviously haven't, because like it's been great to be I was getting so burnt out and working there and not being able to like really flex my creative muscles, and which is I felt so suppressed there. I didn't have time to do anything outside work to do anything creative. It's been so nice to actually be able to sit here like mediocrely edit videos and make videos and just
At least he's honest. At least he's real with it. He's like, I'm doing a shitty job, whatever.
I'm putting in too much effort.
I'm having a good time doing it. Like it's been a lot of fun, and I'm really happy that I am doing it.
All right. So like I moved the game room around, not this part, but I cleaned it, and there's not anymore any like boxes that need to be taken out. There's no more pack and play, and when he's not sleeping, I can now use this as my space more. I can actually use my old game systems and like I want to play Legend of Dragoon on the PS2 because why? I don't know, but like I want to play Shenmue on Dreamcast. That's what I want to do. Like I can do that if I feel the itch. So I got that accomplished. I got a little bit accomplished today. I mean, it's really a day by day thing with me whether or not I'm actually going to accomplish anything, and that's saying like it's just that's where I'm at right now. I don't know. So, but the one thing that has been the most challenging. Some days are better than others. Today was not one of them. I know all of us here.
Did you have a quarantine meltdown?
Meltdown's not the word for it.
Okay. We're talking about this off air before you got on, Brando. That's the only reason I asked.
So we woke up this morning, and he got into her desk area and pulled a bunch of stuff out. He took fingernail polish.
I'm already pissed the fuck off, bro. I'm already fucking raging. You don't even have to finish your story, and I want to fucking snap. Oh my god.
He found an old bottle that was gifted to my wife. It was a Ninja Turtle bottle, baby bottle, but she doesn't like those kind. They're like really cheap bottles. She has a certain kind that the baby likes, that she likes. Okay, fine. So we never even used it. So she stashed it somewhere. He found that baby bottle. And Walter White, put the fingernail polish in the baby bottle and screwed it back on. To which we're like, you didn't drink any of that, did you? No. Are you sure? Be honest, because it could kill you. We need to know now. Did you drink this? And now I know what you're all thinking. Well, he would be deterred by the smell. Obviously, he wasn't deterred enough not to play little boy chemist Dexter's Laboratory with the fingernail polish and screw the cast back on. So he got into some shit this morning. I mean, he'd been, pushing buttons. Last couple days, pushing buttons. Literally, the big row of buttons all the way down, 30 feet. He had every single one of them on the way down. And it's been a rough couple days. Well, this morning it was it. Boom, you're done. And it was meltdown after meltdown after meltdown after meltdown after meltdown after meltdown, just for a change, another meltdown. And then we're trying to convey, because he's not understanding the consequence of what he has done. Like, he keeps asking for the thing that we have taken away from him. Can I have it? No. Because you didn't make a good choice this morning, and you got into her stuff. And then he starts listing the stuff that he got into. And then he said the Game Boy. Like the old Nintendo Game Boy. The brick. And we're like, we didn't pick that up. Where is it? He goes, in my blanket. He took it and hid it. So that way I wouldn't find it.
Wrong move, man.
No. Oh, no.
Wrong move.
Oh, my gosh. It was... Okay, so we were talking about going on a walk today, just like we did the other day, and she's like, we got to find the stroller. We can't find the stroller. So I'm in the garage trying to find the stroller, packed behind somewhere. No, I can't find it. He got sent to his room. He was not listening. So, all right, he got sent to his room for not listening. I'm going to go in and have a little talk, because over the course, things have calmed down a little bit. I've been trying to have calmly talk to him, to get him to understand consequences, this and that, Granted, he's 4 years old. We shouldn't be having this conversation. I digress. I go in there, and he is standing on his books, reaching over the TV that I very graciously put into his room to try and get the monitor. And I said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Get my books." To which I hit my head on the wall. I literally...
What else can you do? I've done that exact same gameplay. Just a dog.
There are things that you wish you could do to a kid that could get you in a lot of trouble legally. Like some stand-up comedian, not me. I didn't say this. So, like, have you ever just wanted to punch a kid right in the face?
Like, you little bastard.
Well, and it's like, I've never really associated with that until now. I love my son to death. I love him. I would take a bullet. I would die for this kid. But there's some days,
fucking nerve.
there are some days I question my resolve, because I'm just like, you just pushed me too far today, man. No. No. So it's been challenged. Like that part of the quarantine, you know, spending time with family when it's been good, it's been mostly good. But today was a challenge. Like I almost said, I don't want to do anything tonight because I am just wiped. Like I literally was like when I said I need a few minutes, kids, it's because we were going to bed and I wanted to make sure there was not going to be any hiccups for her to deal with by herself. And I was like, okay,
Totally.
Thankfully there weren't. Everything went fine and smooth. We had a better afternoon than morning, but like quite literally it was 9 o'clock in the morning, and I just wanted to like, hey, let's go to bed and just try again tomorrow, man. You know,
Start fresh tomorrow.
yeah, no, like we've literally already hit peak capacity for bullshit already, and it's like I'm not even at work. I didn't have to go to work and come home and deal with it. You know, it was like I've been here, and I'm just like I'm done, man. White fucking flag. I fail as a parent.
So this Easter Sunday will mark 1 month of us being quarantined, essentially. Schools have been canceled.
Mm-hmm.
We're all working from home, doing the best we can, you know, and whatnot. And honestly, like going out in the world kind of pisses me off. I think I said this on the last podcast that people are still out, just like acting like it's not a big deal. And I snapped the other day. Like I've been in my house for almost 30 days now having to do this and only going out to literally get groceries and come right back home
Mm-hmm.
with nothing else going on, you know? And I look out of my house when I'm playing Spider-Man with the kiddo and I'm hearing this like yelling and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I look and there's a pickup game of basketball with 10 kids on my street. And I said, this aggression shall not stand. Not today, motherfuckers. So I like case the situation. They're definitely just there for the long haul. They have no cares that it's coronavirus 2020 and that they could be spreading it to each other, spreading it in my neighborhood, whatever. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? Go to the Facebook group for Hammond. I'm like, hey, what would you guys do? And everybody's like, bro, here's the non-emergency line. Call immediately. The parents can their kids be out. And I was like, oh shit. So I called the cops, actually. I can't believe I did it. I had to call the fuzz and be like, hey man, like there are a bunch of kids playing basketball and I think that shit's dangerous right now. Like I literally asked the dispatch. I was like, is this even the right thing to do? Like, should I be calling you right now? Like, I think this is a bad idea, but I don't know. This is all fucked. That's what this is.
I'm confused, sir. Help.
In the real world, I would never call you people.
You are essential. You need to tell me.
Yeah, like, should I be calling you or is this a waste of your fucking resources? Tell me now. So anyways, the cops came and dispersed them. It was kind of awesome. I could hear him. He's
Full
like,
riot gear. Fucking.
he was like, what the hell are you doing?
Tear
I heard him
gas
yell out.
everywhere.
He's like, what the hell are you kids doing? You do know there's a virus that could kill any one of you right now, right? And they all kind of like looked at him and he's like, get in your cars and get the hell out of here. They all scattered. I was like, all right.
Bam! Disperse.
And then of course, you had some lady on the Facebook group like, I have 6 kids and they're going to be outside playing. You better not call the cops on them. I was like, lady, you have 6 kids. You have bigger problems than coronavirus right now. You're trapped with 6 nightmares. I'm sure everything in your house is misery right now.
She's like, I am for sure letting them out of this fucking house.
Yeah, like I might tell them to not come back intentionally.
Yeah.
Like the next time I see you, better be on a milk carton.
Like we've been letting the kids play outside and stuff, but like they don't go anywhere.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, and you know, like we've been going on walks, a couple walks,
Yeah.
you know, and
Stay away from people. Don't touch
exactly. You know, like, you know, keep your distance, social distancing. It doesn't mean that you can't go out and go for a walk and do stuff. I would stay away from playgrounds simply because you don't know who's been there.
Well, a lot of the playgrounds are just closed.
Yeah, exactly.
They've got caution tape cautioning them
The
off.
one in Rossville, it's got caution tape around it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, you know, I would avoid
one
stuff
I've
like
seen.
that, you know, for sure. Because, you know, I mean, Wyatt really wants to go. He wants like, hey, can we go to the big park? No, buddy. I'm sorry. We can't, you know. He goes, oh, because there's a new germ out there. I'm like, yep, new germ.
The kids refer to it as the sickness.
Oh my god.
Nothing to do with. I had nothing to do with.
We're doing our best to not get down with the
Yeah.
sickness.
We're doing our best.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, like the response around here is kind of getting tighter because now Walmart, Payless / Kroger, they're all restricting the amount of people going in. I think the only one I haven't seen do anything is Meyer. They're still rocking the just be safe, don't cough on people type shit.
Are
Yeah.
you guys wearing masks when you go out?
I don't have one yet. We have materials to
we don't have one.
make. We have materials to make one, or make some for all of us, or at least for the three of us that are big enough to wear a mask.
They don't do anything, despite the CDC recommending it now. They still don't. They don't do anything. And
Unless you
Well,
have
they
the-
do
what, the
keep germs
N95?
out a little bit.
a little bit, but it does.
Well, I mean,
Depends.
well, it's like it's not like as for sure as a condom, but I mean, like
Yeah.
at least you could try and pull out.
From what I understand, it's just a peace of mind.
Well,
Just piece of.
Sound logic, I think.
well, here's
Yeah.
the thing. After the Spanish
Make the
flu, it became quite the trend in Japan, and like that just became part of their society. Like you see it. Like if you're not feeling well, it is to help protect others more because we could be carriers because I could have it right now and be.
Yeah.
And if I go outside, it's my responsibility to wear the mask because me breathing near someone else could get them sick. So that's part of the reason, like, hey, we should probably wear a mask because we are trying to protect other people. Now, it's not so much like trying to protect yourself, but I did see that like Megadeth, the band Megadeth, they're offering free masks with any shirt that you order, and it's like it looks like Vic Rattlehead's like mouth with the fucking hooks,
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool. I saw Pantera has a shirt where it's like Dimebag with a mask on, with like getting punched by like a glove fist. It's like be yourself.
Oh, they changed it to Dimebag. I guess I didn't look at it. I just thought it was the vulgar display of power.
well, that's Dimebag getting punched.
Correct.
Not from the interview I remember. I mean, I don't want to turn this into a whole Pantera argument. They actually got like a model guy to get punched.
No, well, he looks like Dimebag. Anyway, so
So you had nothing to back your shit up.
looks like Dimebag. I always thought it was Dimebag.
It wasn't. I always thought it looked more like Rex. I digress.
Rex
Let's move
Rex
on.
did puny, man. He didn't have the hair. But anyway,
But yeah, you showed me that, and I had and then I was like, yeah, you got that cool shit, and then you got fucking All That Remains just making a shirt that says All That Remains right here, and it says wash your fucking hands. It's like, are you really gonna try to sell out on this shit right now?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, unfortunately they are, I think.
I mean,
But,
at least be creative about it.
Brando, I'm telling you, it's hard to go out with a mask on with glasses, by the way. It's kind of a pain in the dick because then your glasses fog up
Yep.
and like going to the store is a real pain in the assholes because you're like, I can't fucking see the thing I'm trying to fucking buy right now because every time I breathe out, my glasses get foggy. What
There's
is
a
this life?
For that. I saw it earlier, but I don't remember it. You got to like do some like toothpaste thing.
Way to 30% it, Dick. Nice. Thank
I didn't think
you.
I was gonna need this information until just now with you guys talking.
I didn't think I had friends who had glasses.
Nerds.
So
That's exactly what he's saying.
the last time I went out,
This isn't a 30% thing. This is a selfish thing. I don't wear glasses, so I don't give a shit.
so last time I went out,
Fair.
I ran to Walmart and they're doing that whole head count and everybody going in, which our Walmart down here is never going to have that many people in the goddamn store, so it's pointless. However, I did see multiple people wearing masks, and I saw some older gentlemen wearing like bandanas around their face. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen this. I posted it on Facebook. My instant thought of that is like, man, I just got done playing Red Dead 2 for like a month, replaying it, and I'm just like, if this were like 120 years ago, and these dudes walked into like a general store to get some stuff, dudes would be thinking something else is going on. Like, holy crap, we're about to get robbed, and Tony Jenkins, former bandmate of Nate and I, he chimes in. At least my honor wouldn't be affected. I'm like, Yeah, you're right. You absolutely
Got him
right.
there. I saw the craziest picture during coronavirus. There was an old man who had the gloves on. He had a cart full of shit, and he was at the like post checkout moment at the Subway with his gloves on, eating the sub.
Oh man,
Like that's how you catch the Rona, bro. That's how you straight up catch it.
That's how you catch the Rona.
Don't wear gloves grocery shopping because you're
You're
just
not doing this
if,
right.
if you touch anything with it on there, you're just spreading it to all the other. Use gloves.
Actually,
for stuff like
Dick,
pumping gas.
No, you should also use it for the grocery store though, Dick, because what we do is only grab what you're buying, make a list before you go.
Okay.
That way, when you're done, you take the
But-
gloves off, throw them away when you leave the store, and then when you get to the house, immediately wash your hands and start sanitizing everything that came out of the store and throw the bags away.
But the average people of Walmart are on peopleofwalmart.com, so the average idiot is still an idiot.
Oh yeah, They are
They're not
still
going
an
to plan
idiot.
that far ahead. They're going to go and browse, which a lot of they're trying to tell people don't browse, just go there with in mind what you need to get
Mm-hmm.
and get it.
Yeah.
But I would recommend shit like gloves for shit like going to pump gas. You go, put your glove on, pump gas, throw the glove away.
So,
go-
we haven't
Through a lot of
bought
gloves.
gas in a month.
dude, yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, same.
So,
It's so cheap right now, and I have a half a tank. It's like,
so did you see? It was this post. Some lady named Karen, go figure, made a long ass post about a month ago downplaying COVID-19, and she's a big Trump supporter, MAGA, all that kind of stuff, right? And she wrote this
That's
big,
good,
yeah.
because the coronavirus doesn't actually affect Trump supporters.
Well, she's dead from the coronavirus.
Oh man, that was the best.
Spoilers,
response.
Brandon.
Well, she's dead. Fuck that theory.
So she was like a month ago. She was all on with how this is being blown out of proportion by the Democrats and the media. And if you think for one second that this pandemic is not media driven and controlled by the radical people in powerful places, well, go back to sleep under the rocks that you crawled out from. This thing has killed less people in the same time frame than cigarettes, cancer, drunk driving, domestic violence, car crashes, cross-stitching accidents, JK on the last one, just probably close, stabbings, overdoses, and please don't get me started on abortion. Wake up. This is the beginning of socialism, and they're controlling what you buy because it's what you think you need, where you go because it's where they tell you to go, and how to live because you now fear the very existence of anything outside your home and control. They are leading with fear, causing you to panic like sheep. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She says
That's how all these other socialist countries are ran.
you don't need hand sanitizer, toilet paper, and Lysol. You need common sense, a sense of direction, faith, and a will to fight, and of course, guns. Now wash.
Shoot that coronavirus. Shoot the Rona, you motherfuckers.
Now wash your hands and live the life they don't want you to have. Now, granted, there's like paragraphs that I did not read because we don't have time. But like the fact that her name is Karen and she was based,
That's
like
all.
you can't make that up.
Karen's hot take.
Now trending on
Wow.
Twitter, pardon Joe Exotic.
No.
Nah.
Fuck that guy.
I mean, no.
I love that that's the collective response to the whole Tiger King. Just
I'm
You
ready to
watched
see
it,
that
Nick?
Next episode.
no, not all of it.
Finish it, man.
They're not doing a next season. They're doing a next episode. They're doing one episode.
What?
Yeah.
One more episode, huh?
Mhm.
Reunion special.
Starring Carol fucking Baskins.
No, she's like,
I-
I'm not
I-
being in that. It was a character assassination only.
There have been so many unfunny jokes and memes about it. Stuff that's it's just not close to being funny. It's like, who the fuck is sharing this shit and laughing at this shit? You
Uh-oh.
don't need.
There goes Nate.
We lost him. You
Nate
don't
felt
need to
dirty.
make every single thing about Carol Baskin. You don't. And There's a lot of good ones. Don't get me wrong, but there's an overflow of just stupid jokes. Like,
Check.
that's not funny.
Hi, Nate.
Check.
Checkity check. How you doing?
That was very weird. Discord told me that it couldn't find my microphone and kicked me off, and then I came back and it was fine.
There you go.
What the fuck?
That's Discord for you, though. Discord's like a piece of shit.
You just lagged a little bit, and it sounded like you said microphone.
My microphone.
Microphone. That's the new drug to fight the Rona.
Yeah.
Microphone.
Yeah, go take some microphone. With one guaranteed side effect: death.
Death.
Yeah.
So
will definitely include death.
Death. Just
So-
death.
So unfortunately, living, kind of far away from a bigger city like I do, I've got everything that I need here. But there's one thing I don't have that is like really itching my craw right now. I don't have access to any really good Chinese food, and I'm getting pretty pissed off about it.
Oh shit, yeah, because you're isolated in a town that probably doesn't have a Chinese restaurant, huh?
We actually have 2 Chinese restaurants, but they don't have good takeout. Like, they're better to go in and eat because of their buffet. Like, because it's a buffet. Like, you can't, like, it's better to actually go to a place that's like, yeah, just come here and pick it up, like, and then it's, we don't have that good of shit here. So it's like, we're going like stir fry crazy over here.
Now I don't even know if your story's even true, or if you were just setting up.
It was just all a set. It was all a setup for a stupid pun.
No,
Damn it.
I thought of the pun at the end. It was funny, damn it.
I've actually been making a point to try out as many of the taco joints around town. I don't know why I didn't before, but here I go.
It took a global pandemic.
30%,
Like,
bro.
Man,
I like that he questions himself.
You know what sounds
The
good
answer
right
is
now?
30%, Dick.
You know what sounds good right now? Tacos from the place we haven't tried yet. Like, yeah, we lived in town. We lived in town for like 10 years.
Well, I mean, okay, so to be real, like this whole quarantine, staying the hell away from people, no contact, it's kind of it puts new perspectives in your head and shit, and you're just, huh? Oh, I guess I want to try that, right?
I really gotta try more tacos.
Well, we had the Las Brazos or whatever over here on Teal, and I was like, that was pretty. I wonder what the other places taste. Let's see.
I don't
One
even
by one.
think I know the name of my favorite spot. It's over across the street from Von Tobel.
Okay, yeah,
El
I think
Torito,
I think Brett, or no, it was Creed. He suggested that place.
Yep.
So yeah, that's my next stop, I believe.
Dude.
Either that or Mogwai. Tyler keeps just text me,
Fire.
try Mogwai.
Magua is amazing too. Man, I want tacos.
I've had Senior Tacos. That was my last stop. So far, still my favorite spot is the one in the mall. It's surprisingly.
Yeah, that one's really good. It's like a like Subway of tacos.
It's a Subway taco place. It replaced Subway.
So Chipotle.
Just
Chipotle sucks.
Yes. I just like
Bad.
Chipotle.
There it might sucks, but our Chipotle is pretty dope.
I-
Honestly, like I
I've
love
not
our
liked
Chipotle.
it. I've not liked it
can't-
anywhere
I
I've
cannot
tried
like
it.
Chipotle at all.
never had it.
I love Moe's. Moe's burrito.
Moe's is the bomb, but you
Mo-
guys have a Moe's. I'm jealous you guys have a Moe's. We don't.
Oh man, welcome to Moe's.
Moe's is. God damn it. Open to Moe's.
Like the wrong Doug at Moe's. Ugh. Like burritos are where it's at, but one time this dude in front of me, like it's like you go to a place and you know what you like and you almost pretty much never deviate. I'm like that in a lot of places. And the dude in front of me was like, "I'll have a wrong Doug," and she started making it, and I'm like, "Damn, it's a big ass crunch wrap. I'll have a wrong Doug."
Damn.
Because if it's wrong, I don't want to be right. And they put like queso in there and everything. Like,
Maybe that. Fuck.
it's pretty damn good, man.
A wrong Doug.
A wrong Doug. It's like,
Wrong Doug.
well, and Moe's, it's like, hey, you can have a home wrecker, a Joey bag of donuts? A wrong
The
Doug?
names are so stupid.
I know. It's like I don't know what any of these things are.
Where do they come from?
California, where they were all very high when they named their franchise.
Joey Bag.
We can't call it a fucking crunch
That's
wrap,
what
man.
describes your burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah, check it out. They're like, you can't call it a crunch wrap, man. And they're like, no, you're wrong, Doug. That's it.
God damn it.
That's how we do it.
That's how we do
call
it.
it the
That
wrong.
makes sense. Now, Nate, now do Joey Bag of Donuts for me.
Okay. Okay.
Figure it out and go.
All right. Wait, hold on. What is the food that is a Joey Bag of Donuts?
It is a burrito without sour cream and guac. It's like, all right, so we got the home wrecker. Like, what do we call it when we don't put sour cream and guac on it? I don't know, Joey. Grab me that bag of donuts over there. My God, Johnson, he's got it.
And see.
And scene. Brandon got me on that one.
But we have to assume that they're all blazed out of their minds.
Totally.
Only way that's happening.
What's a home wrecker? What's the home wrecker?
Home
'Cause
wrecker.
that's easy.
The home wrecker is the burrito that includes sour cream and guac.
Okay. Hey, what do we call the burrito that is going to be with the sour cream and guac? I don't know. Ask Karen. She's a fucking home wrecker.
Oh shit.
It would be Karen.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Of course, fucking Karen.
A Rona denier.
Oh, we're going to have to live through that. Rona deniers. We're going to live through post-quarantine breakups. That's coming for some people.
What part of science isn't real do y'all not understand?
The part where it's real.
I am looking up like the entire Moe's menu to see all the different names they have for stuff.
Sure, let's go. Let's make it up as we come along.
The close talker salad.
Yeah. Get that fucking guy out of my face. He's a close talker. Make him a salad because his breath smells like ball sack.
What the hell? So they have something called earmuffs, which is basically a burrito in a bowl.
Yeah, because when somebody was like, "Hey, can I have my burrito in the bowl?" They're like, "Yeah, can you cover your ears for a second?" Fucking pansy. Yeah, get him a burrito in a bowl. He's like, "What did you call me?" Nothing. We didn't call you anything. Get him an earmuffs.
And then their tacos are the Three Amigos tacos.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That one just sells itself.
Yeah.
That actually makes.
Are there
That's when they
three
were.
tacos?
Well,
There's only two, man.
That would be weird if it was Three Amigos and only gave you two.
But it was so easy to make sense.
Oh, actually, okay.
I don't know if that's true.
So you can order it. You can order it 1 taco, 2 taco, or 3 tacos. So it still works.
Wait, so I can order a Three Amigos taco singular? That's like Lone Rangers. You
No,
can't
it's
be
Three
plural
Amigos
if you are alone.
tacos.
So you just walk up and you're like, "I'll have the D'Artagnan, please." I'm like, "What?" yeah. Just the one amigo. I want one amigo.
That's a musketeer.
You're right.
Like, what was Steve Martin's character's name? I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid.
Same.
I
Room
don't
died.
know.
Yep, the room just died. We
Yeah.
just lost the crowd.
Way to go, Dongo.
Okay. So,
He is the man. That's why we dipped on him last episode. 'Cause
Yeah,
it was
just
just like
bye.
it's time to roll.
did you guys hear about?
Bye.
Did you guys hear about
You guys thought
UFC?
it'd be funny.
Renting an island or buying an island.
Okay, so
What?
the next UFC pay-per-view will be taking place at an undisclosed location, which is going to be on Native American soil, apparently, which the normal regulations don't apply. So they can still have their event in front of no crowd, right? Just like how WrestleMania was. But Dana White is seriously considering buying a private island to have the events there, which is literally the plot of the first Mortal Kombat movie.
That's so good.
Oh,
That
man.
is so 2020.
Oh, that's too good.
Oh,
I'm just waiting for the Condemned to be a real thing.
Oh man.
That Stone Cold movie?
Oh yeah, yeah. I love that movie. It was terrible.
Oh,
You mean
guys.
Manhunt, the movie?
Guys.
No.
Somebody did a mock-up of Dana White as Shang Tsung.
Yes.
Oh my
That's
Listening.
amazing.
Okay, so The Condemned is really more of a ripoff of the movie Battle Royale. Have you guys ever seen that?
Yes, that Japanese movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was searching for the name.
because Hunger Games has kind of tapped onto that market as well, ish.
Yeah,
You know.
Battle Royale. It's slightly different. Like Japan's population shot through the roof, and the only way to control it is to send teenagers to an island
And just
murder
fight to the
each other.
death. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was pretty good. And they had that one kid that like he always competes. Like he's just a badass. He's just killing everybody. Boom, 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 boom.
Guess what his name is? Guess what his name is?
Huh?
Blaine.
Way to take celebration for him having your name. Woo.
Yeah, we lost the room again. So
Hey, did you know there's a guy in Snakes on a Plane called Nathan Phillips? Oh, that's crazy.
Right on. What up, little dude?
I'm being hailed by the children, so I think my time has come.
yeah, we need to end up wrapping this up. It's about an hour and a half that we've been live.
I really have to pee, and I really didn't want to come back to nothing.
Okay, well then let's wrap this one up, guys.
There's no AP here to bring us all back.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He can't be the Iron Man of the Journey into Comics Network and snap us all together again. I think that it was awesome time having you all on. Nick, it was awesome to have you finally join us on one of these and get it going right this time.
Yes.
Hopefully we can do this more in the future.
Absolutely. It's been fun.
All right, guys. Well, Brando, thank you for joining me. Dick, thanks for joining us. And Nick, thank you guys so much. This has been Supercast episode number 3. I've been Nate.
I've been Brando.
I'm Dick.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you guys later. Have a good one. And don't get the Rona.
Don't be a Rona denier.